Okay, so I actually had a lot of fun doing the last video, unedited, just beginning to end, and I did a Viking or Nordic song that was very, very, very beautiful. And in the comment section, everyone was like, "You've got to do Heilung. You've got to do Heilung." So I'm doing it, and if I'm pronouncing it wrong, correct me in the comment section. I tend to do that sometimes. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, the fans love this. The people there are having a blast. I wish I was there, man. Oh. All right, these people are not just musicians. They're super, super, super talented, but these people are performers. What they're doing is an absolutely astonishing performance. And you do a performance this good, it comes from here. Yeah. Oh God, this is just so awesome. I have no idea what I'm watching. Literally no idea what she is supposed to be. This is just awesome on so many levels. This is, I mean, it's just awesome. Yeah. So, and this is again, I go into YouTube, I type in um, Viking music, and I got the person that I did a video on yesterday. And hold on a second. I will check that in a second. Let me just do this. I'm going to literally just pull up my YouTube channel and look at the video I did yesterday. Where would it? Oh, it'd be under videos. Avor. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Avor Palsdoter. And what's interesting is that I did this just yesterday. I did this video just yesterday. It's got 657 views and about 24 hours, less than 24 hours. I love when I see that, especially for a niche genre like this Nordic music. Um, I find that these types of fans, the fans that are of these niche types of genre, are the most uh, passionate about the music. Anyways, let me go back to this awesome stuff. gonna happen.
Haugen, Maunen, og Alfadhirhaiti.
I don't understand what they're saying. So I don't know if this is Norwegian or if this is a form of an older Viking language. And I know that, especially when you're embracing a certain, time period culture, something like a Viking type of culture from hundreds of years ago. Um, I wouldn't doubt it if they were actually speaking what they spoke back then and not necessarily, some form of modern Norwegian language. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I mean, it would make sense for this to be an indigenous form of of the language. To be able to do that with your voice, that's not easy. I mean, at all. And there's some instrumentation. All right, so I want to stop for a second and just look at what's going on instrumentally because you do have about 5 or 6 people playing instruments. And I know there's a lot of vocal stuff going on, but I kind of hear a droning, high pitched sound that could be a keyboard, but I don't, I don't see a keyboard up there, and I don't know if they would use one. I mean, they might. I don't know. I don't really know this band, or this. I don't know anything about Halo. Anything. I literally just took everyone's suggestion, and everyone was saying you've got to do Heilung. I'm probably not even saying it right. You got to do it. You got to do it. And I'm like, okay, so what do I do? Do I research who they are first? And then that way, when I watch the video, I kind of know what I'm getting into, or do I just pick a random video from them and not know what the heck I'm looking at? Because if I do research first, and it said something like, "Oh yeah, they won't use any modern instruments on stage." Well, then I know that that's not a keyboard in the background. But I actually don't know. I just don't see a keyboard. But I would not be surprised at all if they were like, "Nope, we're only going to use the instruments that they used back then." That this is what this looks like to me, right? So that's what I'm looking at right now. So I don't know, but I'm gonna go back and try to find out what's making what sound. So I hear you hear it there too. That there's some sense, it's something in the background making a noise, It might be that stringed instrument that's being played to the right. I'll show you in a second. I mean, the drums are obvious. We know what's happening there. We can see the person. I mean, they're basically on fire right now. I mean, there's no doubt he's playing some drums. But you hear that sound? Okay, you hear that sound, and then you see this woman here playing some type of stringed instrument with a bow. Um, to me, that's what's making that noise right here. You hear that? I don't know what that is. It looks like a Brazilian berimbau, but I know it's not. A berimbau is more of a. Well, then again, that does sound like it's one note, but a berimbau is more like a one note, but it's more of a percussive instrument, and it has like a conch on it. You know, that's her. She's making that. It's synchronized with the movement and the sound. But you have a lot of percussion. You have someone up here doing percussion. This person here is doing percussion. This person back here is doing percussion. This person here, I think, but they also have I noticed like a little module up there too, so that it might be they might be doing some mixing at the same time. I don't know. But everybody else that's back here, they don't have a microphone. Um, they might just simply be actors who are really, really taking their role seriously. Like this is just some seriously good crap. Um, but if depending upon the microphone, I mean, they might have a microphone on them. There's a microphone here that might be set up to get that type of sound, a choral arrangement type of sound. Whereas the other guy has the microphone really close to his mouth, but he probably has to because he's using such low tones, right? So his microphone is probably set up to kind of take the sound right out of his mouth because he needs that amplification, you know. Whereas everyone else here, it could be this microphone here that's that they're using because you can clearly hear them. It's a fantastic presentation. Yeah. What is she doing? That's her. I mean, we're gonna go into another song. This video is almost over, but I just can't stop watching. I mean, that's what they do. All right, the video's over. It's now exactly over. Okay, so you know, I've this is something that I find to be super interesting about what I just watched is that I can listen to the best song I've ever heard in my life from my favorite band. Could be Pink Floyd, which is my favorite band. Could be Joe Bonamassa, which is like my favorite blues guitarist, right? Um, I could listen to a really good song, and after it's over, just exit out of YouTube. I'm done. Even though there might be 10 or 15 or 20 seconds left on the video, song's over. When he's finishing up that riff and I can feel that he's about to resolve, and then bam, and then the drummer does his last drum hit, the song's over. And you just move on. I couldn't move on. I had to sit there and watch 20 seconds of nothing as the video ended because I just wanted something else to happen. I was super intrigued by what I just watched that I was actually like, are they going to do something? That is just how involved I was with whatever the heck it was that I just watched. It's not it's not even, I mean, yes, it's music obviously, but it's not a very musical experience. It's a very it, I don't want to say primal, but that's kind of the first word that comes to my mind. It's not a very musical, but I mean, it's primal, but it's cerebral, visceral, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, I wasn't just watching anything musical take place. I was watching a reenactment of something that is just so fantastic. And not only that, um, everyone was just so fantastic. Everything about that performance was not just different and interesting and like, wow, what is that? But it was just so well done. And I didn't see any modern day instruments. So I don't know anything about this band, but I would actually say that they are modern day Vikings, at least while they're on that stage. You know, you can tell as you are watching it, you can tell that this is people who take what they're doing seriously. Like I said in the beginning, it comes from here, so I am super happy I just watched that. I still don't know exactly how to digest it, so I'm going to end the video and just kind of let it absorb into my brain. But I just thought it was awesome. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the video. If you have any input for me, put it in the comments. People have been doing that lately, and it's absolutely awesome. They've done it with Nightwish. They've done it with other people. They say, "Oh, I heard you say such and such. You were kind of right. Let me help you out here," and they give me a little bit more background. I don't know anything about them, so if you have any input for me, or if I said something that maybe made you think like, "Oh, he's almost right," put it in the comments. It actually, I read every comment. Yes, every comment. And that's not easy to do on YouTube because not all of them are fun to read. But I won't get into that. Now, will I? Anyways, this is Artie Astor from B Sharp and C. Keep it groovy.